Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
The following is a live sports presentation on Glycod.
Glycod's coverage of Southern Indiana high school basketball starts now. Presented by Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page.
And welcome to Glycod's coverage of Southern Indiana high school basketball, where tonight we have the New Albany Bulldogs at 9-3 coming in to take on the Silver Creek Dragons at 16-1. And this one is set to be possibly one of the premier games in Southern Indiana, quite honestly, all season long. We are Dr. Todd Carter and Coach Andrew Grants, and we thought we'd give you a little show of what the stands look like here tonight, as this place is packed. It is a full house.
Yes.
I expect it's going to be hot in here, even though Fern is working up outside. Well, Coach, what can we expect tonight?
Oh, my goodness. Of all the games that have been on the schedule, this is the one that I've been most excited about all year. You've got number 4 and 5 in the state in scoring offense, 2 top 10 teams that are vying for state championships in their respective classes. This is going to be a great atmosphere, a great game. If you are a fan of Indiana basketball, this is it tonight.
It should be a really good one. And it's one of those things. These teams, New Albany has played some really tough teams. Silver Creek has played some really tough teams.
Yes.
The Silver Creek record is stellar at 16-1.
Yes.
But, I expect we're going to have a dog fight. A dragon fight or some sort of fight.
Absolutely. It's going to be back and forth. I was sitting here thinking about this game as a coach. Like, what counters do you make? And if I was Coach Hoffman, what would I do? If I was Coach Jones, what would I do if Silver Creek did this? And it's like those big-time heavyweight boxing matches where it's just counter after counter after counter. I think that's what we're going to have tonight, because there's so much talent across the board and so many different things that these teams can do. And so it's just going to be a knockdown, drag-out. But up-tempo, high-scoring, high-flying game.
Should be a good one. Well, let's talk about our players to watch here. And as far as players to watch goes, that for the New Albany Bulldogs, Noah Washington certainly is the player that we want to keep an eye on for the Bulldogs. And so thoughts on Washington and what he brings to the table?
Well, number one ranked sophomore in the state of Indiana, according to 24/7 Sports, scoring nearly 20 points a game. His length, his athleticism, really what stood out to me here recently. He started off the year shooting it just okay from outside, but here lately he's really come on and is shooting it better from outside. And the last time, or actually 2 games ago that we had him on at Glycod, putting up 30 points against Jeff, had the dunk of the year candidate. I mean, he plays above the rim, but his ability to get into the mid-range, rise up over top of you, and then also score 3 levels all the way out to the 3-point range makes him dangerous, and it's a reason he's ranked number 1 in the state as a sophomore.
And for Silver Creek, we're going to keep an eye on Dane Caldwell, who is 6'10", senior, and going to go play for the Richmond Spiders. And thoughts on Dane Caldwell?
Well, just a highly, highly skilled big man, really a stretch 4. He can step out and shooting 37% from the year on 3, averaging 16.5, 8 rebounds, solid numbers there. What's interesting, I'll be interested to see if Silver Creek puts him on Washington. Like I said, Washington's ability to rise up in the mid-range and shoot over top of people, he's not going to be able to do that against Caldwell. That's 6'10", that can get up and play with him, up above the rim. So that matchup will be an interesting one to see.
Absolutely. So those are your players to watch. Our JV action is now done with the home team winning by about 20 there. And the teams are going to reset, so we are going to step aside. We're going to hear from some of our fantastic Glycod sponsors. When we come back, I had a chance to talk to Coach Jason Jones of the New Albany Bulldogs just a little bit ago. So stay tuned, and we'll hear from Coach Jones when we return here on Glycod.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's 2 sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mac Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
Carbon monoxide is an odorless, colorless gas that claims hundreds of lives and makes thousands ill each year without warning. CO can be produced from grills, furnaces, even the fumes in your car. It can build up indoors and poison anyone who breathes it. But keeping your home well ventilated and purchasing carbon monoxide alarms from any hardware or home improvement store can reduce your risk from this invisible danger. This message is funded by the Floyd County Health Department.
Red Ball is Southern Indiana's recycling choice because we can turn the scrap metal you bring into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison. Community Action of Southern Indiana's Head Start program continues to make a difference in development and school readiness with children from birth to age 5. As a proud community partner, Cassie is more than childcare because they also help families seek success, combat hunger, and afford housing. Visit 201 East 15th Street in Jeff or check out their array of programs at cassie1.org. Community Action of Southern Indiana and Head Start. Helping people, changing lives.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Community Action of Southern Indiana, a community partner in school readiness through Head Start. Visit them at 201 East 15th Street in Jeff or online at cassie1.org. Community Action of Southern Indiana, helping people, changing lives.
Here before the game against Silver Creek with the New Albany Bulldogs head coach Jason Jones. And coach, a couple games last week, Glycods had you the last 2 weeks. That game against Charlestown last week, you guys had to fend off a pretty furious comeback by that Charlestown team. What do you think your guys learned from that?
Well, hopefully we just learned that, you can't take anybody lightly, especially when they have a player with Fresh is just an unbelievable guy. And anytime you have somebody like that, you have a chance to be in games. So, I'm not saying we took them lightly, but I'm not sure our preparation was the same as it maybe had been. You're coming off the Jeff rivalry game, so much emotion goes into that. And I think we just didn't quite have the mental, we just weren't in a good mental place maybe as we should have been. And I think we will be tonight for sure.
Well, I was going to say 16-1 against Silver Creek, 16-1. It's not too hard to get your guys to focus when they just even look at that.
Yeah, no, if you can't get up for tonight's game, you shouldn't be playing. I mean, it's great rivalry, proximity, two teams that are both ranked highly in the state, great players on both sides. It should be a fun night.
Well, and both teams that score at a really high level but also defend pretty well. What's got to give?
John Harrell's usually got pretty good predictions, and he had it 65-59 them. If it's that, I like our chances. I just don't think it'll be that low scoring. I mean, there's just too many talented offensive players on the floor, and I really think it'll come down to us for rebounding. They're obviously bigger across the board than us, and we have to compete on the glass if we're going to stick around today.
Well, and also in going into a game like this, are you telling your guys anything about both preparation and what kind of team you're going to face as far as what you might see down the road come tournament time?
Yeah, I mean, this is a great tournament prep game. You're not going to see probably – I think that one rating has these guys 2 all classes. You're not going to see a more talented team than what we're going to see tonight. And it's a great prep mentally and physically for us moving forward.
All right. Big snow coming. And big snow coming. Are you a read a good book? Are you prep for more ball games, or just veg with television guy?
Yeah, probably more veg with the television right now. It's the grind of the season. You just need that mental break every once in a while. And our game tomorrow has already been canceled, so we'll shut in and see what happens.
All right. Good luck tonight, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for Roadmap to a Win here on Glycod.
When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on home insurance by checking Allstate first. Like to check the neighbors first before buying a house. What? Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packie Page for a quote today.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
Carbon monoxide is an odorless, colorless gas that claims hundreds of lives and makes thousands ill each year without warning. CO can be produced from grills, furnaces, even the fumes in your car. It can build up indoors and poison anyone who breathes it. But keeping your home well ventilated and purchasing carbon monoxide alarms from any hardware or home improvement store can reduce your risk from this invisible danger. This message is funded by the Floyd County Health Department.
You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family-owned and operated. They've been serving southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can. You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
It's time for a Roadmap to a Win. Tonight's Roadmap to a Win presented by Call's Body Shop. Call's Body Shop, they'll make it like new. Hopefully you won't have any fender benders out there in the snow upcoming, but if you do, you can give them a call at 812-949-5245, 812-949-5245. So for the Roadmap to a Win, let's turn it back over to Coach Andrew Grants. First up for the New Albany Bulldogs.
Well, number one, and you heard Coach Jones say it right there, they have to be scrappy on the boards. Silver Creek has a definite size advantage inside. New Albany, when they're playing their best, is able to get stops on defense and get out and run. But if you don't rebound, you cannot run. So they have to be scrappy. They need all 5 players, even their small guards, to be flying in there to get defensive rebounds. Secondly, open court opportunities. Again, the length of Silver Creek makes it difficult to score at the rim. The best thing to negate that is to get out in transition when the court is open, rotations are late coming over, and you're able to get to the rim and finish more easily. And then last, New Albany has to be disruptive. Here's the key number for Silver Creek, and it's been this way for the last 3 years. If they reach 15 plus assists, then they win. If they have under 15, they have 1 loss this year, 14 assists.
Oh, man.
So for New Albany, they have to be disruptive. You cannot let this Silver Creek team get into their half-court offense with rhythm. You've got to take away ball reversals and pressure the basketball up front.
All right. For the Dragons?
For Silver Creek, number one is interior dominance. Look, this is a crazy number for Silver Creek. They are shooting on the season 45% from 3. That's impressive.
Yeah.
The key here, though, is that New Albany also shoots it well from outside. So those two maybe negate each other. I think the difference here is going to be how well the bigs for Silver Creek can dominate the size advantage inside. Also, second chance opportunities, again, with that size advantage. These two kind of go hand in hand, but getting on the glass, getting those second chance opportunities, easy putbacks. And then finally, we talked about the assist numbers. That assist to turnover ratio. I asked Coach Hoffman before the game, what's one thing you want to shore up before you kind of get to the last month of the season? And he said turnovers. And we talked about how important assists are. So for Silver Creek to be able to protect the basketball against New Albany's pressure, and if they can hit that 15 assist number, it has shown historically they win basketball games.
All right, those are your Roadmap to a Win, brought to you by Call's Body Shop. Call's Body Shop, they'll make it like new. This broadcast is authorized by Silver Creek High School with production rights owned by Glycod. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all participating student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. Thank you for watching. We're going to step aside. When we come back, you will hear from Coach Brandon Hoffman of the Silver Creek Dragons And stay tuned for that as we count down to the tip here on Glycod.
Busy, always on the go. And when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can.
Parents want to do what's best for their children. Teenagers love a party, and often alcohol is involved at those parties. While some people think that hosting those parties in their homes will keep their kids safe, it's wrong, and it's illegal to allow your teens and their friends to consume alcohol on your property. In fact, it's a felony. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to underage drinking. Funding provided in part by the State of Indiana Division of Mental Health Services. For more information, go to ourplaceservices.org.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience, reputation, solutions.
You wouldn't notice or smell radon, yet this dangerous gas is the #1 cause of cancer among non-smokers. 1 in 3 Indiana homes tested show radon above safe levels, and those levels tend to spike during the winter when closed windows prevent heat and radon from escaping. If you live in Floyd County, you can get a free radon test kit while supplies last from the Floyd County Health Department. For more information, contact them at 812-948-4726. A message from the Floyd County Health Department.
With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
We are here with Silver Creek boys basketball coach Brandon Hoffman. Coach, coming off of a big blowout win against a very tough Brownstown team at 8-3, got to be feeling good about your team right now.
Yeah, we played really good last week. I think even the last couple weeks we played pretty well. We played a pretty clean game and moved the ball around pretty well and shared it. So, yeah, we're pretty happy how we're playing.
I noticed 4 of your last 5 games, you've scored 78 or more points. What are some things that you've noticed that are just clicking for your offense?
Shooting the ball well. That makes you look good, when the ball goes in. And we've been shooting it really well. And our defense has been really good. That's led, as you know, defense will feed your offense. And our defense has been pretty good. So we've been scoring some points in transition as well.
Obviously, as a coach, you're always looking for the next thing to improve on. And as we're getting close here to the final month of the season, what are those areas for your team that you're really wanting to shore up and improve on this last month of the season?
Well, ball security. I think ball security is important, even tonight or going in the tournament. Ball security, shot selection, and just continue to be a really good defensive team. Just trying to shrink the my bad moments, on defense.
This New Albany team tonight, they come in here, both you and New Albany, two of the top 5 scoring teams in the state. What are some things that stand out about them, just how they score, and just maybe some things on the defensive end as well that from watching film that you notice that they do well?
Well, they're extremely athletic. That's the first part. And they get down the court really quick, so we haven't played anybody like them that can score under 5 seconds, in transition. So they make you get back. They make you guard them one-on-one. They don't really have a traditional lineup with 2 guards and a forward and a big man. They're all just 5 really good athletes. And obviously there's, Noah's one of the best sophomores in the country, and Carson's one of the best freshmen in the country. So they're super talented too.
How do you go into a game like tonight and having 2 talented players like that really limit them or slow them down?
Well, you just got to try to make things as hard as possible. Noah's going to make some incredible plays, but there'll be times where we'll play good defense and we'll have great offense. But can we make all those guys score over top of us? That's like the big thing. Can we play 5-on-5 and make them score over top of us?
Coach, real quick, I have to mention Brandon Hunter, coming into the game, averaging 10 points, 10 assists, which is pretty special. Just talk about him and what he brings to your team.
He makes my job a lot really easy. The way he can control a game in all facets. He's arguably our best defender. He goes and pursues balls as good as anybody we got. And then the way the ball moves, his court vision, and the way he pushes it, throws it up, pushes it up, he's a very rare player. And then he's also really skilled offensively. He's scoring and shooting the ball real well too.
Coach, this has been probably the game on my radar that I've been really wanting to get to and see this year. Has this been one that you all have been looking forward to?
The New Albany game's always fun. I think traditionally it's always been in their favor, but here recently we've gotten good enough where we can compete and kind of make it a rival game. So hopefully this is a game where both teams play well, and the fans get to see a good game.
Awesome. Coach, I appreciate it. Best of luck to you tonight.
All right, man. Thanks.
And we'll be right back on Glycod with our starting lineups.
You cannot depend on Beth to choose the best meal to go.
Is that soup? No, thank you.
But you can always depend on her car starting because she has an Interstate battery, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Community Action of Southern Indiana's Head Start program continues to make a difference in development and school readiness with children from birth to age 5. As a proud community partner, Cassie is more than childcare because they also help families seek success, combat hunger, and afford housing. Visit 201 East 15th Street in Jeff or check out their array of programs at cassie1.org. Community Action of Southern Indiana and Head Start. Helping people, changing lives.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on home insurance by checking Allstate first. Like to check the neighbors first before buying a house.
What?
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
From Glycod, it's Southern Indiana High School Basketball. Presented by Allstate Insurance agent Packy Page. He puts you in good hands. Tonight's game is brought to you by Red Ball Recycling in Jeffersonville and Madison, Southern Indiana's premier recycling solution. Mac Construction, experience, reputation, solutions. Our place where change is possible. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable since 1952. IBEW Local 369, power up your potential. Priority Radiology in New Albany. You have a choice. Community Action of Southern Indiana and Head Start, helping people, changing lives. And by Deering Floor Center, Tommy's Express Car Wash, and the Clark County Health Department. Now courtside for all the action of Southern Indiana high school basketball on Glycod. With cardiac emergencies happening more often than ever, the Clark County Health Department offers Pulse Point. It's a set of 911 connected apps that empower everyday citizen responders to provide life-saving assistance, as well as locations of nearby AED equipment. If you've been trained in CPR, you can download the app at pulsepoint.org, Google Play, or the App Store. Get the app, save a life. A message from the Clark County Health Department.
State Farm helps make renters insurance simple. Our agents are dedicated to understanding your needs to help you choose the right coverage.
Call State Farm agent Teresa Lamb in New Albany today.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
As we return here to Silver Creek High School, it is time for starting lineups. The starting lineups are introduced on the courts. We will give you the starting lineups as well. Tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Interstate Batteries. Interstate Batteries. Get started with Interstate Batteries. They're outrageously dependable. For the New Albany Bulldogs at 9-3, Reese McKee, a 6-foot junior, averaging 8.7 points a game. Noah Washington, 6'5", a sophomore guard, averaging 19.4 points a game. Carson Studemeyer, a 6'2", freshman guard, averaging 13 points and almost 6.5 rebounds a game. TJ Washington, a 5'9", senior guard, averaging 10.3 points a game. And Seth Winslow, a junior forward, 6'3", averaging 5.7 points, 3.8 rebounds per game. Those are your New Albany Bulldogs: McKee, Washington, Studemeyer, Washington, and Winslow. For the home Silver Creek Dragons, they go as follows. Dane Sprigler. We'll start at the other end. Dane Sprigler, 6-foot senior guard, averaging 13.5 points a game. Kaysen Dager, 6'3", senior guard, averaging not quite 13 points a game. Brandon Hunter, at a 6'3", junior guard, averaging 10.7 points, 5.6 rebounds, and 10.2 assists a game. You heard Coach Grants and Coach Hoffman talking about that in the pregame. Brody McLaughlin, a 6'5", junior, averaging 4.8 points, 4.1 rebounds. A 6'5" forward, Brody McLaughlin. And then Dane Caldwell, a 6'10", senior forward, averaging 16.5 points a game, 18.6 rebounds a game. And Dane Caldwell in the middle. So, Sprigler, Dager, Hunter, McLaughlin, and Caldwell, your Silver Creek starting lineup.
Man, if you are watching at home and you can just feel the energy through the screen right now.
Yep.
The roof is coming off of this place. I am so excited for this game.
It really should be a great ball game, and we are hoping for a super-duper one for you, folks.
You know what's incredible, and we didn't mention this yet in the pregame, Coach Hoffman talked about the defense of Silver Creek. Silver Creek this year, their average margin of victory is 25 points a game. So they've played a tough schedule, and they're winning and winning big right now. They are clicking and playing well.
Just wanted to remind you, I'm Dr. Todd Carter. Coach Andrew Grant's alongside our cameraman this evening, Christian Sanchez. And we are set to play basketball from here at Silver Creek High School. We've got Caldwell out there against Noah Washington to tip it up. And ball springs free, and TJ Washington comes up with it.
Yeah, there's the scrappiness we talked about right from the start. New Albany has to be scrappy with the size disadvantage. TJ Washington, number 5 for New Albany, a definite player to watch here. A lot of eyes have been on Noah Washington, but TJ as a senior has just been Mr. Steady for them all season long.
Winslow on the wing hands it off to the aforementioned TJ Washington.
Yeah, you can see how difficult this defense makes it for Silver Creek.
McKee had a good look, but it just rolled off. McLaughlin comes down with the board.
I like the disruptiveness from New Albany early on.
One of our keys, folks. That's Hunter with it. And the crowd saw a wide open Dane Caldwell, and Hunter just missed it. He won't do that often, folks. We got to travel, though. And New Albany
right now
causes a turnover.
Yeah, right now for Silver Creek, 2 turnovers to start the game. It's a key Coach Hoffman talked about ball security. Go ahead.
No, that's okay. I was just going to point out that was Studemeyer with it, but he long since given it up. Please go ahead.
No, I was just saying for New Albany, they're going to come out and run this 5-out offense.
TJ Washington with the 3 off back iron. So basket still with a lid on it for the Bulldogs. That's Dager. Gets it inside. Gets the bucket and the harm.
Yeah, not a player you want to see the ball go in early. He gets hot, and he gets hot in a hurry.
Washington, his first team first.
As Washington whistled for the foul.
So much is talked about New Albany's transition offense, but Silver Creek, Coach Hoffman pregame talking about, man, they're so good at getting it up at the floor in 5 seconds. Silver Creek's transition offense is one of the best in the state as well. Definitely not something to be undersold.
You don't score 72 points a game not doing that. And Winslow with a great cut.
Well, what New Albany did there is they're really keying on taking away Noah Washington, so they used him as a back screener.
Hunter couldn't get it to go. Studemeyer quickly down court, gets it to McKee, shoots the 3, off iron. Hunter with the board.
And New Albany's gotten some good looks early on from outside. If they can continue to get those, they will start to fall. They're a great outside shooting team.
Dane Sprigler loses the handle, loses it out of bounds. Silver Creek faithful wanted a whistle for some sort of foul, but he had lost the ball before really any contact was made.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I agree. Yes, and again, New Albany, just the disruptiveness that they've started this game with.
That's Noah Washington. Can't get it to go. Caldwell down with the board.
That's a shot that he likes, going right to that pull-up mid-range.
Caldwell works to the baseline. Pitches it back out to Hunter to reset.
Yeah, Silver Creek a little shaky with it early, but this is where Hunter's good. He's good at getting his team set and getting them into what they want to run.
Finds Caldwell, baseline, and cut off. Hunter ends up with it. Dangerous, though, down there.
Yes.
And then a whistle off the ball.
Personal foul, number 3, Carson Studemeyer. His first.
So Studemeyer whistled for the foul.
Yeah, Silver Creek just hasn't been able to quite settle into the half-court offense just yet, but as this game goes on, they definitely will.
Hunter shoots the 3, drains it.
That's what makes him so dangerous is his ability to do that, because then when you go play him on the perimeter, he gets to the paint, and then he's setting up his teammates and making everyone else around him better. Man, when he's making those shots, it's so difficult to guard him.
The entry pass to Winslow knocked away by Caldwell. Dager with that quick 3, buries it.
Yeah, and that's the danger with letting Dager get that one early on at the rim. Is
he starts feeling it.
Man, and he does not need a lot of space to get his shot off.
Well, and we've said for 3 years now, he's got about the quickest release in Southern Indiana.
Yes,
if you give him any daylight at all, it is going up. Noah Washington from the corner falls harmlessly, and there's Dane Sprigler, shoots the three, can't get it. Boy, that was a second, and then up. Dane Caldwell can't get it to go.
Yeah.
Board off to Noah Washington.
Yeah, New Albany just needs to continue running their offense. They've gotten a few good looks here that they've wanted for the most part. Just need to stay patient.
And Washington goes inside and is fouled.
Personal foul, Silver Creek, number 2, Dane Sprigler. His first
So Dane Sprigler whistled for the foul.
At the line, shooting 2, Noah Washington.
And Washington will get a couple of free tosses. Knocks home the first.
Yeah, and for New Albany right now, that's just what you want after getting, some good looks. Shots aren't falling early on, but get to the free throw line, see a couple easy ones go in.
Washington, an 87% free throw shooter.
One thing I really like that Silver Creek does in their transition offense is you will not see the ball hit the floor very much. Their eyes are up quick on any steal or rebound.
And there's Dane Sprigler. That was from a long way away. New in the ball game, Linderman on the floor with Washington.
Yeah, and for Sprigler coming into the game, has made 57 threes on the year, so he definitely has the green light. Like we said, the last game against Brownstown, I saw him. He was pulling from out where it says silver on the sideline there, so he's got that range.
Hunter lets his guys get in the offense, directs a little traffic. Finds Linderman.
I think New Albany traditionally defensively will switch those ball screens, but they haven't done it on the last few screens. So they were trying to get a mismatch here on the switch. There's the switch there. They miscommunicated it.
And Caldwell inside draws the foul.
Personal foul, New Albany number 12, Seth Winslow. His first personal foul, team third.
Yeah, and that's where Silver Creek's so dangerous is they go to that side pick and roll. And, man, when you've got Hunter, when you've got Dager, when you've got Sprigler that can come off of that pick and roll and shoot that three off the dribble at a high rate, you tend to want to go with them. But now you've got Linderman and Caldwell that are 6'9" and 6'10", rolling to the rim. You got to pick your poison there.
Caldwell, 74% free throw shooter, misses the first toss. Eyes the second, flies the second, and gets it to go.
Yeah, Silver Creek, Coach Hoffman will like that last possession. Silver Creek had gotten to where they were maybe falling in love with the outside shot a little too much. I think they really wanted to get something to the rim.
It's McKee working against Linderman there. Now Studemeyer. That was T.J. Washington trying to penetrate. Kicks it to Studemeyer. Can't get it to go.
It's a big rebound.
Kicks it back out. T.J. Washington again. He'll get that one to fall.
Big rebound right there. Washington in among the trees. T.J. that is. Come up with that and immediate kick out. Best time to shoot a three off of offensive rebound. It's coming from outside or inside out.
And then inside there was Hunter. Couldn't get it to go. And then a whistle on the rebound. It's going to go against Donovan Whitehead by the reaction from the crowd. No, it's not. It's going against New Albany.
That surprised me, too. I mean,
yeah.
His first personal foul.
I thought McKee was just – honestly, I thought it was a no call. It's just two guys ended up running into each other. It didn't affect the play. The Silver Creek player still had the rebound and was going to the rim.
Sprigler just couldn't collect there, but he takes it inside and gets it up and in. Dane Sprigler, his first bucket of the evening. And then a whistle in underneath.
Yeah, New Albany's doing a really good job of putting pressure on the rim right now. If they can continue to do that throughout the game, the outside shots will fall, but their guards are doing a great job of attacking and getting into the paint.
At the line, shooting 2.
Going back to that last play on Sprigler, what was really impressive there on his baseline drive is once he had the angle, he didn't try to keep going to the rim. He slowed down and used his body well to hold off the defender. Just a heady play by someone that you could tell has had a lot of varsity experience over the years.
So one made free throw makes it a 4-point ball game. Caldwell drives it. They had Washington really isolated there. Whitehead hammered underneath.
Yeah, a little scrappy.
Yeah, that would be scrappy, all right.
I think he just had a hold of the arm. I don't think it was anything malicious, wasn't trying to pull him down. I think he was just holding on to make sure he couldn't get up and get the shot off.
Well, Whitehead at 6'6", looks like a strong young man. It would take some force just to get him to keep him from taking off.
Absolutely. I know one thing Silver Creek really wants to do in this game is come in and be physical and use that size advantage, and Whitehead has done a good job of that so far.
23, Braxton Mayfield, 5'11", senior, checks in for the Bulldogs. Plays quite a few minutes, doesn't score a lot, but is definitely an extra bit of leadership on the court.
Yeah, his ability to step out and knock down the outside shot. I think they see that the defense is collapsing on the dribble penetration, so maybe having another shooter out there will free things up. McKee.
Offensive foul.
Personal foul, New Albany, number 5, T.J. Washington.
T.J. Washington whistled.
That's huge because now you have T.J. Washington and Reese McKee on the bench with 2 fouls.
Yep.
That is a tough blow for New Albany.
Ashton McKee checks into the ball game, as does, who else checked in? I guess it was Mayfield before. That's who it was. I'm sorry. Studemeyer coming the other way and foul, Dane Sprigler.
Personal foul, Silver Creek, number 2, Dane Sprigler. His second personal foul. Team third.
Well, 2 on Sprigler, so now you got 2 of New Albany's top guards and the best shooter for Silver Creek on the bench, all with 2 in the first quarter.
Studemeyer shoots the 3 off back iron, pinballs around. Winslow comes down with it, finds Mayfield in the corner. He buries it.
Yeah, maybe that loosens up the rim for him a little bit.
So a 2-point game after an early Silver Creek lead and then a foul. Is that McKee or yes, it was McKee.
Number 10.
Well, it's just
Ashton McKee, his first personal foul.
I don't know.
Bonus, number 12.
A little inconsistent, as physical as this game has been in some points, and then every now and then you throw in the little one there. It's just, as a former coach, it's frustrating.
Hunter knocks home the first.
Not saying it was a foul or not, just
right.
Just how you're calling
consistency.
it. Yes.
Consistency.
Yeah.
Hunter knocks in both.
Yeah, this is the situation we talked about with like those big time fights.
Oh, Caldwell flushes it home.
Big time play right there. And it's 6-10 to get out in passing lanes and run the floor.
So the Creek back to a 6-point lead here over the Bulldogs. Winslow takes it inside, fouled. Let's show you that steal again here if we can.
His first personal foul.
Just how about the length and athleticism here.
Just steps in, pokes it to himself, and slams it home. Winslow knocking home the first.
New Albany is, they really are, they play positionless basketball. They have 5 guys that can all play 5 out and move around the perimeter, but the one thing that allows Silver Creek to do is you could put a Caldwell at the top defensively and you could just switch everything because he's going to have to guard a guard no matter what. And so it allows you to utilize his length to get into passing lanes. Hold for the last shot here.
So Hunter watching the clock tick down into the single digits. Hunter trying to back down Studemeyer. Turns, shoots, and gets it to go.
That's solid. And that was great defense by Studemeyer. That's just how savvy Hunter is offensively.
Absolutely. So at the end of one, it is the Silver Creek Dragons 19 and the New Albany Bulldogs 13. Come back, second quarter upcoming here on Glycod.
With cardiac emergencies happening more often than ever, the Clark County Health Department offers Pulse Point. It's a set of 911 connected apps that empower everyday citizen responders to provide life-saving assistance, as well as locations of nearby AED equipment. If you've been trained in CPR, you can download the app at pulsepoint.org, Google Play, or the App Store. Get the app, save a life. A message from the Clark County Health Department.
State Farm helps make renters insurance simple. Our agents are dedicated to understanding your needs to help you choose the right coverage.
Call State Farm Agent Teresa Lamb in New Albany today.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
As we return to Silver Creek High School, 19-13 lead as we begin the second period. And so far, Coach, we were hoping for a warmed-up gymnasium, and we've certainly seen some fire from both teams.
Yeah, without a doubt. And these student sections both into this game big time. New Albany had a solid first quarter, just not able to get a couple outside shots to fall.
And travel, Studemeyer underneath.
Substitution, New Albany, number 23, Substitution, Silver Creek, number 3.
Silver Creek defensively has done a pretty good job. I'd say the one advantage that New Albany really had in the first quarter to try to exploit more is their guards have been able to get downhill and get into the paint, but they're going to have to be able to kick it out and knock down some outside shots to loosen up that defense.
And then a whistle away from the ball. Mayfield, I believe,
Personal foul, New Albany, number 23,
called.
Braxton Mayfield, his first personal foul, team first.
Into Caldwell, back to Hunter, and then a travel.
Yeah, they like that matchup with Hunter. They got it there at the end of the quarter to finish it off. And they're going right back to it early on. That matchup with Hunter posting up on Studemeyer. And Hunter, the point guard, can also play back to the basket as well. A real.
Well, and you think also he can see other guys cutting from there to
yes.
pass out of that as well, right, Coach?
Absolutely.
So New Albany back on offense.
Want to get just a little movement. Ball's got to get to the other side of the floor here. It's kind of been stuck on this side of the floor.
Oh, Caldwell trying to step in that passing lane again and rejected twice. Now pulled out. 3-point shot. That one won't fall, and Silver Creek finally comes down with it.
Yeah, that's just what makes it so tough, the size advantage.
And then on the other end, Dager attacks the basket.
Like I said, Silver Creek offensive transition. They can get it up the floor in under 5 seconds, too. That ball does not hit the floor whenever they get a rebound. It's gone.
Washington still can't find the range. Comes off to Studemeyer, and no foul called. He wanted it. And Winslow using the player on the ground to get the out-of-bounds call.
Yeah, Studemeyer went in strong there. I think the refs were saying that I think it was Caldwell or Linderman down there were staying vertical on that.
Reese McKee checks back in as Mayfield heads to the sideline.
You know, to have if you're Silver Creek right now on the floor, 6'8", 6'10", and 6'7", that makes it hard for these guards in New Albany to get in and score over top of you.
Noah Washington with the penetration, foul.
Personal foul, Silver Creek. Number 14, Brody McLaughlin.
New Albany really having trouble finishing at the rim, which is not usual for this New Albany team.
Yeah, and something to keep an eye on here that New Albany will have to be careful with, but they needed to do it, was Reese McKee and T.J. Washington both back on the floor now with 2 fouls each, but to be able to get some offense going for this Bulldog team.
Washington misses the first, eyes the second. Gets that one to go.
And you got Sprigler also back in with 2.
All of Washington points thus far coming from the free throw line.
What is that?
Caldwell gets it inside, puts it right up and in. That is just so hard to defend,
yes,
Coach.
It is. Very skilled at 6'10".
Winslow falling down, finds Studemeyer. Studemeyer with the nice mid-range jumper.
Now that's a smart play by the freshman to make that adjustment. That's a smart play by the freshman to make that adjustment. The last few times he's gone in and gotten to the rim and just not able to score over the trees down there. So to be smart, to jump stop and rise up with a little pull-up so he's not all the way into traffic. Very heady play by the young man.
23-16 in the second period. This one's going quick. Coach.
Yeah, it is. It's, you know, you got 2 teams that they like to get up and down. You're not going to get a lot of fouls, a lot of dead ball situations.
McKee, it's a passing to the corner. Washington.
That's a good kick out.
Yep, sure was. McKee.
Good cut.
To Grubbs. Grubbs, new in the ball game. Couldn't get it to go, though, from the front of the dish.
Yeah, Washington doing a little bit more of that.
Hunter just follows his teammate.
Great left-hand finish there.
Just follows his teammate down the lane. That was great. Step back, Washington. And can't get it to go. Going to say off of New Albany.
Yeah, New Albany just kind of struggling to score at the pace that they normally do. So Washington, I think, just trying to force it a little bit to make that happen. The previous play before that where he got in the paint and kicked it out, you know, he draws so much attention. If his teammates can be ready to knock down an outside shot, that'll be helpful. Bulldogs going 2-3 zone here.
Hunter thinking about the 3, ends up directing traffic. Dager into the corner. Nice ball fake there.
They have to go 2-3 to keep Washington and McKee on the floor, try to keep them out of foul trouble, but man, Silver Creek's such a good outside shooting team.
T.J. Washington with the drive, though, and gets it to go.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, wow. Wouldn't go for Dager. And then a scramble for it. Whistle blows. And we've got a timeout. Timeout taken by New Albany. We'll finally have the chance to take a brief breather and get you to some of our fantastic Glycod sponsors. Back with more here on Glycod.
Red Ball is Southern Indiana's recycling choice because we can turn the scrap metal you bring into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
Join Glycod in our quest to expand the visibility of today's student athletes by supporting our free-to-watch platform. And please subscribe, tell a friend, as Glycod is changing the way you watch high school athletics. Glycod.
Well, this is a big stretch for New Albany right here. Down 10. Silver Creek's got some momentum. New Albany will want to play these last 4 minutes here to keep this to single digits at worst as they go into halftime.
McKee in the corner looking to drive. Kicks. Grubbs, challenged by McLaughlin and rejected.
Yeah, it was a great shot fake to get by him, but then when you have another 6'5+ player coming from behind, rotating over, it makes it difficult.
Hunter with the drive. Oh, couldn't get that one to go. It was halfway down. Kicks to Caldwell, who couldn't quite squeeze the pumpkin.
You don't see Hunter miss many of those.
Spin move that just wouldn't fall. Nice rebound for New Albany.
Albany will run their 5-out motion here. Again, getting into the paint's been very effective for them, but it's going to be more of a drive and kick type situation.
And Caldwell stepping into the passing lanes again. Takes it away. Gets Hunter and the bucket.
Yeah, great pass hitting the trail.
And another quick timeout from New Albany, so we'll do the same back with more of the second quarter here on Glycod.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
.252 as we return in the second quarter. Now a 12-point lead for this Silver Creek team. And inside, foul.
Yeah, that was probably a good call there. I think defender wasn't quite all the way over.
Silver Creek, number 13, Donovan Whitehead.
Whitehead with the foul. Studemeyer will go to the line.
At the line, shooting 2, Carson.
Yeah, New Albany has just not been able to get the offense going just yet, but I think I only have them down for one made 3-point field goal. Is that correct?
That's what I have. No, let's see. New Albany, T.J. Washington hit one, and Mayfield hit
so
one.
2. So way under their numbers of what they normally are.
Yep.
But still very much in this, still early enough. They just have to stay patient, continue running their stuff. But most importantly, get stops on the defensive end. They got to continue to be disruptive. Hopefully that'll lead to some offensive efficiency for them.
1 of 2 for Studemeyer. Hunter spins into the lane, gets it up, and whistle and foul on the rebound. It's going to go against Hunter. Little push.
Yeah, his ability, he's got a quick first step, but then his ability to be able to get in the paint and be patient. So if he doesn't have the angle, he does a great job of flipping his hips and getting his rear end into you and playing back to the basket. Like you said earlier, that makes him even more dangerous as a passer.
So T.J. Washington brings it across the timeline, tries to set this New Albany offense. McGee working against Lindemann, gets it up and off the glass.
Good spin and finish there.
So Reese McGee, that's his first bucket of the night. Kick out, Caldwell drives it, gets up in the air, and is fouled.
Yeah, the length of that of him to be able to shot fake and get from essentially the left wing to the right side of the rim in one dribble is impressive.
Yeah, it's
not many.
Not only a long wingspan, but a long step.
Yes, not many high school players can do that.
So Caldwell will head to the line here with the clock stopped. Knocks home the first.
Yeah, I like McKee's ability for New Albany to be able to get into the paint. He's done that pretty well this entire game. Caldwell has been big for the Dragons defensively.
So Bulldogs back on offense, try to get something going here. An 11-point lead built by Silver Creek. And Noah Washington been quiet, working against McLaughlin. Tries it at the rim, just can't get it to go down. Hunter loses the handle, but McLaughlin picks it up.
Yeah, fortunate there to keep that one. Now this is where they're good. They get out in transition and run, but then they're so patient in their half-court offense.
Finding Lindemann. Lindemann dunks it home.
Yeah, that's that side pick and roll we talked about. You have to go out on Dager. He gets it off so quick. But then you got a guy that can just play above the rim on the roll.
Washington, and fouled. So while that resets, let's show you that play on the other end.
Yeah, just, that their guards demand so much attention for Silver Creek. And then for the bigs, they're so good at rolling. Silver Creek does not have, traditional, slow, big, clunky big men. They've got guys that are long and athletic that can get out of that roll quickly, and you could just throw it up to them and let them go finish.
One of two made for Washington. Oh, and then Winslow with the block of the pass, and then a foul by Silver Creek.
We've had a few of their games this year, New Albany, and that's the things that Winslow does so well for this Bulldog team, is those little extra plays in moments like this that maybe steal you a possession here or there.
And I said Sprigler. I apologize. I meant Caldwell. And that will send Washington to the line. I don't think I've missed anything on the scoring, but by my count, Washington has only scored from the line.
Yes.
5 points, all from the free throw line.
Well, and that's, so much of his game is being able to rise up and finish over top, but the length of Silver Creek's making that very difficult tonight.
And then a quick whistle and a timeout. Again by New Albany. Well,
30 seconds.
Oh, no, it was Silver Creek. That's okay. We're going to still take a quick break. We will be back here in just a couple moments on Glycod.
Is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's two sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
You're watching Southern Indiana.
Returning to live action here as we're coming down the stretch to the half. Coach Hoffman was actually the one who called the timeout there, so Silver Creek expended their first to talk about this. Wanted to get something rolling, and then a whistle comes.
Yeah, New Albany with a few fouls to give.
New Albany, number 10, Ashton McKee, his second personal foul.
So Ashton McKee whistled for that.
Yeah, so now you got another New Albany guard with 2 fouls. New Albany coming out zone, switching up the looks here.
And the alley-oop dunk to end the half. So that with the goal by Lindemann, it is New Albany 36 and New Albany 24. We are going to step aside. We'll have the halftime show for you when we return here on Glycod.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Carbon monoxide is an odorless, colorless gas that claims hundreds of lives and makes thousands ill each year without warning. CO can be produced from grills, furnaces, even the fumes in your car. It can build up indoors and poison anyone who breathes it. But keeping your home well ventilated and purchasing carbon monoxide alarms from any hardware or home improvement store can reduce your risk from this invisible danger. This message is funded by the Floyd County Health Department.
I'm your overly competitive brother. I'm ready for a rematch. Game on. Foul. What are you going to tell me again? Foul. Yeah. Foul, bro. Here, take a free shot. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
You're about to get served.
Seriously? Get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me. Love you, Mom.
Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family-owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can.
When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com. Celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Priority Radiology, offering full-service outpatient imaging services from their clinic at 807 Northgate Boulevard in New Albany. To schedule an appointment, visit PriorityRadiology.com.
Halftime here at Silver Creek High School, where the Dragons lead 36-24 over the Bulldogs. And let's show you that last play one more time. Lots of patience by Hunter, just waiting as the clock ticks down.
His poise there, and he knew exactly where he wanted to go with it, but time's running out. You got a double team coming, and there was just no panic with him at all.
So that bucket making it a 12-point game for the Dragons. Should tell everybody that tonight's scoreboard is presented by Mack Construction. Mack Construction, experience, reputation, solutions. You know, we did not get the chance to get to the game notes before the game, and I just want to put this up a little bit. Our thanks to both Steve Bird and to Ron Eads, who does some stats for New Albany, getting me some of these statistics. Just wanted to show you the all-time record, New Albany 59, Silver Creek 8. So that's very lopsided. But the road team has won the last 4 matchups. And what was it that you saw, Coach?
Yeah, so of those 8 wins all time for Silver Creek, 4 of them have came in the last 7 years.
Yeah, so Silver Creek has gotten bigger, has gotten stronger, obviously 2 state championships, and so certainly given New Albany a lot more in the way of ball games here of late. Well, we are going to take a quick break. We're going to take a quick break, come back, and we will get you the German American Bank halftime stats. So stay tuned for that here on Glycod.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
I love how you're always thinking ahead.
Well, they don't call me Prepared Pat for nothing.
Guess that makes you forward-thinking Fiona.
Gotta protect your dreams. Life's better when you're under our roof.
And that would be? Relieved Rudy?
Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
Contact Agent Mark Stevens in Jeffersonville for a quote today.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Parents want to do what's best for their children. Teenagers love a party, and often alcohol is involved at those parties. While some people think that hosting those parties in their homes will keep their kids safe, it's wrong. And it's illegal to allow your teens and their friends to consume alcohol on your property. In fact, it's a felony. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to underage drinking. Funding provided in part by the State of Indiana Division of Mental Health Services. For more information, go to ourplaceservices.org.
State Farm helps make renters insurance simple. Our agents are dedicated to understanding your needs to help you choose the right coverage.
Call State Farm agent Teresa Lamb in New Albany today.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
As we return to Silver Creek High School, and it is time for our German American Bank halftime stats. Tonight's halftime stats brought to you by German American Bank. Support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for more info. And Coach, you know, I think it goes without saying that these young men from the Bulldogs just have not quite gotten it going like usual this evening.
Yeah, you got to give a lot of credit to Silver Creek's defense. The size has been the biggest difference maker tonight. New Albany, like I said, their guards are getting into the paint, but man, when you get into the paint, you get by your guy, and then there's 6'9", 6'10" length waiting on you inside of there. You got to be able to kick it out and find the next shooter, but they just have not been able to. They've got some good looks. They just have not been able to get those shots to fall. So it's going to be more of a drive to draw a defender, kick it, and maybe keep the ball moving. It's not so much going to be a drive to score it. So maybe just making that adjustment, changing that mentality a little bit, that maybe you score on the second dribble penetration, not the first time that you probe the defense, but get it out, let it move, and then redrive it. I think they'll find some more success with that.
So our halftime numbers, CJ Washington and Noah Washington both with 6 points for the Bulldogs. Kason Dager leading the way for the Dragons. And tell you one more time there that tonight's scoreboard ticker was presented by Mac Construction Experience Reputation Solutions. And we are underway in the third quarter.
Let's see what kind of look they go to here. Getting that pick and roll.
Pick and roll, and ball knocked out of bounds. Hunter inbounds to Caldwell.
Whether they'll be patient and take their time. Sprigler.
And Hunter just pops for the three.
Well, I was going to say Sprigler hadn't really seen much once he picked up that second foul. Maybe just had to sit a little bit, but you got Dager and Hunter have just been phenomenal tonight at the other two guard spots.
McLaughlin whistled for the foul.
Personal foul.
And earlier this year we had the first game of the year, we had Silver Creek and Charlestown, and Dager really didn't have a great shooting night that night, but then Sprigler did, and that's what makes this team so dangerous.
Oh, Washington got that up high off the glass. It was halfway down and popped out.
That touched every part of the rim and just did not fall. But again, his adjustment that he had to make to shoot that maybe a few inches higher than what he normally might because of the length.
And the ball caroms around, and McLaughlin just couldn't get it hold of it, and then tried to get it ahead due to McKee. Oh, how did he get that one to go?
That was a tough finish. And Silver Creek right back down.
McLaughlin at the rim, gets it to go.
Good patience.
So McKee on one end, McLaughlin at the other.
Yeah, again, the Silver Creek team, they run just as fast and get it up the floor just as quick as anybody. Albany's trying to get Washington going. Silver Creek doing a good job of just denying him off of the ball and getting physical with him.
So 41-26, just underway here in the third. We've got a packed house at Silver Creek High School. McKee gets rid of his man with a little shake and bake there. Scores the two.
Yeah, right now McGee's been the player for New Albany to be able to get the penetration.
Quickly to 6 points.
Look for them to get him the ball and allow him to work a little more.
Hunter backs up and bangs home the three.
I mean, he has just been phenomenal tonight off the dribble.
And then a whistle. Bang knees, looks like. McGee went going down.
Personal foul, Silver Creek. Number 12, Brandon Hunter.
So Hunter whistled for the foul.
It's like a timeout New Albany.
Personal foul, correction, personal foul.
All right.
Silver Creek, number 2, Dave Sprigler, his third.
Timeout New Albany. So we will take a brief timeout as well here in the third period. Back with more of the third period on Glycod.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on home insurance by checking Allstate first. Like to check the neighbors first before buying a house. What? Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
Coming out of the timeout, taken by Coach Jones at New Albany. The Dragons have built a 44-28 lead. McGee, though, at the line with the chance to cut into it. And first one falls off.
From our vantage point there, I mean, we got to see kind of down the line, and that hit the front of the rim, the back of the rim.
Yep.
And most every time that's going to fall back in, and just did not fall.
McGee gets the second, though. So Reese with 7.
I've been impressed tonight with Hunter's ability. How about the slip?
Oh, nice slip and foul. That by Washington.
Yeah, that's where you can get New Albany on any defense that switches like that. The guy that's doing the handoff, if he fakes it and keeps the ball, that's a great opportunity to slip those switches. But Brendan Hunter, his ability tonight to be able to come off of the ball screen and knock down the 3 makes him so dangerous. At 10 assists a game, let's say each one of those assists are for 2s. I mean, that's 20 extra points that he's responsible that he's not scoring. And then to be able to come off and knock down the outside shot like that just makes his value to a team tremendously high.
Washington looks to drive, kicks. McKee feeling it, buries the 3.
Yeah, McKee's keeping them alive here.
And then a goal on the other end by Lindemann.
Right back down in transition, and Coach Jones is not happy about that.
And a timeout by New Albany. We'll go ahead and take our second, third quarter timeout as well. Back with more here on Glycod.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
(47-32), and Coach, that I think we can say that the response after the 3 did not make Coach Jones happy.
No, I mean, you're trying to mount a comeback, and really McKee's been great here the third quarter. That was a big 3. You got an opportunity off the 3 to get a stop, and Silver Creek it was 1 pass, 2 dribbles, and boom, ball's right at the rim. So you cannot rest after you score a basket against the Silver Creek team. And the same thing for New Albany. You cannot rest after you score a basket against them either.
McGee gives it up. Winslow gets the bucket.
Yeah, again, McGee getting into the paint and creating for the Bulldogs.
Hunter drives it, floats it. McLaughlin can't get it to go down and chases down the board. Finds Hunter. He'll shoot the 3. Nope. Off near iron. Caldwell. Boy, frantic there for a moment, and now Hunter resets.
Yes, yeah, and the second chance opportunities.
And a hold by Washington.
Yeah, and so now you've got Silver Creek that's going to get their possibly their third shot of this possession.
Yep.
Substitution New Albany, number 23, Braxton Mayfield.
And that's what they do to the Dragons, man. They just it gets frantic, and you get the ball to Hunter. Nice.
Oh, right into Lindemann. Fantastic out-of-bounds play.
Yeah, again, taking advantage of the switch, just sealing his man up the lane on the switch. But, man, it gets frantic. You get the ball to Hunter, and he slows it down and gets you into what you want.
McGee looks to drive, dishes, and Mayfield couldn't get it to go. I think he didn't expect it.
Yeah, I think McGee kind of got caught up with him too.
Yep. Hunter working, driving, lays it up off the rim.
So solid to be able to go both right and left and finish both ways.
McGee, he's his backboard nicely there.
Yeah, you like the tempo of the game now for New Albany. It's getting a little more back and forth, but you got to get some stops if you're the Bulldogs.
Hunter drives it, gives it up to Dager. Oh, and then there's your stop. Mayfield comes out with it.
Big possession here to convert. See, that ball needed to be moved a little quicker there.
McGee steps back, shoots the 3, can't get it to fall. And then a whistle. Going to say out of bounds off of New Albany as Winslow hit the hardwood there.
Yeah, McGee had been feeling it up to that point. Maybe not the best possession that you wanted there. I thought the ball reversal be a little bit earlier. Should have just swung a little quicker. They had the advantage, and it just kind of killed the advantage that they had.
Inside, Dager working against Washington. That one wouldn't go, but Lindemann with the follow.
Yeah, second chance opportunities right now this quarter have been huge for the Dragons.
So Lindemann gets it to go, 53-36. Washington from the elbow wouldn't fall. Out of bounds.
Yeah, and you could just sense it right now where Silver Creek's settling in. New Albany's forcing a little bit on offense. This is a big couple-minute stretch here as we head into the fourth quarter.
Dager and Caldwell both checked to the sideline. And Sprigler fouled.
Yeah, that was.
Nope. Yep. Sprigler fouled. And it's going to go against Winslow.
Yeah, New Albany's got to dig in right now. They got to get a big stop here.
Substitutions, New Albany. Number 0, Reese McKee.
McKee checks right back in. Mayfield and Washington go to the sidelines.
See,
Sharp, his first action in the game for New Albany. Ball into Hunter. Couldn't get a shot to go down. Sudemeyer, this airmails that one to the Silver Creek crowd.
I think he thought McGee was going to space. McGee saw a lane to the rim and went to cut for the layup.
So on the miscommunication, Dragons with a chance to extend the lead. And bucket and the foul.
That is just strong.
Personal foul, New Albany.
That is strong to take the bump and finish through contact.
10 points in the quarter so far
Personal foul.
for Hunter. And the chance to make it 11. And Winslow will have to go to the bench with 4 personal fouls.
Substitution, Silver Creek, number 22.
Yeah, that's a big blow defensively for New Albany, with Winslow being on the floor or being on the bench.
Grayson Grubbs checks into the ball game as Hunter finishes
Substitution, Silver Creek, number 3.
the three-point play.
Well, that last couple minutes here, Silver Creek's extended this out to 20. And all of a sudden now they've got complete control of this basketball game.
Trying to dish the ball inside. Grubbs back out. McGee can't get that one to go. Got some players hitting the deck there. And Noah Washington a little gimpy. He gets back into it though. Trying to drive against Sprigler, and a foul comes.
Personal foul, Silver Creek, number 2.
I mean, that possession there, New Albany was able to get it into the paint a few times, but you got to give credit, Silver Creek, discipline-wise, they don't jump. They stay on the floor, they stay tall, they wall up. They don't leave their feet to really try to shot block, and if they do, they're vertical, straight up and down. So, again, utilizing their length, but doing it in a disciplined way that gives them such a huge advantage.
TJ Washington on the drive. It's in there and can't do anything with it. Oh, finds Sharp, but Sharp trapped on the baseline, out of bounds, and New Albany's ball.
And again, that's a play that against most teams, you're going to get a layup, but Silver Creek's length and ability to recover off of that, and then all of a sudden, it's like the window that you think is there just closes so fast.
Down, Caldwell gives it up. McLaughlin can't get it to go. Cleaned up by Whitehead.
Yeah, Silver Creek this quarter has been huge on the boards.
Caldwell ends up tipping it away and into the hands of Hunter. Trying to find Caldwell, but Jaden Sharp, good defense. Yes.
Yeah, forced one there a little bit, but momentum's going your way. I don't think Coach minds him taking a chance here or there.
Substitution, Silver Creek, number 5, Lucas Lindemann.
So Lindemann checks into the ball game. McLaughlin to the sideline. As McKee will bring it across timeline as the third period begins to tick down. Finds TJ. TJ trying to drive it. You were going to say, TJ with a nice slip there.
Good play to get that up quick. I was going to say I've been impressed with Dager's defense tonight. The last few possessions, he's done a great job of just sitting down in a stance and keeping his man in front of him.
Hunter watching the clock, cleaning his shoes, ready to hold now to 7. And finds Whitehead. Linderman for 3. That one won't fall. And at the end of 3, we have the Silver Creek Dragons 58 and the New Albany Bulldogs 38. Come on back. We'll have fourth quarter action upcoming for you here on Glycod.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com. You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
As we return to Silver Creek High School, 58-38 New Albany with the first possession of this fourth quarter. Studemeyer from the corner. He ends up taking the 3.
Yeah, he can make that. Dager was daring him to shoot it. Again, this is going to come down to stops here. New Albany has to get stops.
Didn't see who shot that ball for Silver Creek. It did not go. Quickly out of there by McKee. Gives it up to Washington. Somehow corrals it. And then a foul. That's going to go against Studemeyer on the rebound.
Yeah, when we said that New Albany has to get stops, it means they got to finish them off with the rebound. They've had some decent defensive possessions in that third quarter, but they didn't finish it off with the rebound.
Hunter got up in the air and had no place to go with it. Don't see that very often.
Timeout, Silver Creek.
And timeout by Silver Creek. Well, even though we just had a break, we'll go ahead and take a quick one. Back with more fourth quarter upcoming here on Glycod.
Hi folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
Well, a full house here tonight at Silver Creek High School. This one, a lot of New Albany fans. They traveled well, but as Christian's going to show you our full house here, a lot of people, I think, they're going to come out and get one last big outing in before Winter Storm Fern rolls in here.
Yeah, they might need to. They might be in their homes for a week. So, hey, the great thing is you can always get on YouTube, search Glycod, and you can rewatch this and all the other great games that we've had if you've got nothing to do this week.
Absolutely. Encourage that, in fact. 7:18 to go here in the fourth period, 58-41.
Again, New Albany, they do need a score, but they got to get some stops.
And Washington hits that three.
All right, they've had a couple threes here. They're going to pick it up and trap right across half court. Dangerous spot to pick up the ball.
McKee, has it tapped away? No, foul, intentional foul.
I don't know about that.
Intentional foul called.
I definitely was a foul.
I caught it just a second too late there.
Yeah, this could be a big momentum shift here. They had 2 threes, 2 stops, and now a chance to shoot a couple free throws and get the ball back.
Personal foul of 12. Brandon Hunter, intentional foul.
So Brandon Hunter whistled for the intentional. So McKee, 67% free throw shooter. Eyes the first. Can't get that one to fall. What was cute there was Noah Washington walked down and asked the referee there while they were having a little confab, like, hey, can I go up and shoot that like a technical? The referee just smiled at him, said, no, son. Not that time. Not this time. So 1 of 2 made, giving McKee my very unofficial 13 points.
Hey, I will say, I never did this. I had a coach I saw do this where he would have his best free throw shooter, like at the end of the game, just run and stand at the free throw line even though he wasn't the shooter. And the referees sometimes wouldn't catch it.
T.J. Washington looks to drive. Working against Dane Sprigler. Hits that bucket.
That is huge. It just went from 20 to 11 in the blink of an eye.
And then Dane Sprigler shoots a long 3. Oh, but Hunter tracks it down.
Yeah,
good long board.
Fortunate to get that ball back there.
And then drives it.
I mean, they is just Mr. Steady on the basketball court tonight.
Got him unofficially with 20. Noah Washington hits the pull-up jumper. That was pretty.
Yeah, they've gone small on the matchup now, so he's able to rise up.
And Dane Caldwell fouled, but that was on the drive, on the floor.
Yeah, Coach Hoffman was saying he was picking up the ball. He was in the act of going up to shoot. He was not happy with that. Yeah, New Albany just needs to continue to get stops here. But they cannot give up the second chance opportunities. That's what just got them on the last possession. They have to get the defensive rebounds.
Substitution New Albany, number 23, Braxton Mayfield.
Looks like that was the 5th foul on Seth Winslow.
Oh, it was? It was. You're right. I didn't even, I'm sorry to say, I hadn't even seen that he had checked back in the game, and then a whistle underneath. Coach Hoffman just kind of puts his hands in his pockets and shakes his head.
I don't know what.
And now we have a warning? No. So Brandon Hunter now whistled for a foul. And one of the officials came over to say something to Coach Jones.
Not sure what that was about.
Nah, me either.
Chance to cut it to single digits here. 20-point game just 2 minutes ago.
Washington for 3.
Oh,
drains
my
it.
Goodness. Washington's just come alive here in the fourth quarter.
Down with 14 now after having 6 at the break.
They've got Hunter on Washington. Washington's able to rise up over.
And then a foul. Braxton Mayfield going to be whistled with that.
23, Braxton Mayfield, his second personal foul, team third.
Let's see if Silver Creek makes an adjustment defensively here to maybe put a little more length on Noah Washington. Again, Brandon Hunter just Mr. Steady here when they need some scores.
Knocks home both of the free throws.
A lot of time left, 10-point game now. They're sending 2 at Washington.
Oh, knocked away by Caldwell. Fantastic block. And then a timeout. Technical foul against Coach Jones of New Albany.
I think he wanted a foul there.
Yep.
2 shots.
So technical foul against New Albany. 2 shots. And then the ball will go to Silver Creek. Looks like Kason Dager is elected. So Dager knocks home the first.
Well, we had a game earlier this year, New Albany and Floyd Central, and if there was about 5 minutes left in that game, if you remember, and Coach Jones got a technical, and then New Albany went on a 15-2 run.
Yep.
Will we get the same outcome here, or will Brandon Hunter get his team calm and under control and execute? We haven't seen much from Sprigler. He's had that foul trouble.
And Caldwell on the drive, blocking foul. That's going to go against McKee.
New Albany, number 0, Reese McKee, his 3rd personal foul.
And that puts Silver Creek in the bonus.
At the line for the double bonus, Dane Caldwell.
Yeah, now
so 5:15 of Silver Creek getting to shoot free throws on any foul.
Still plenty of time left if you're New Albany.
Caldwell with his 9th unofficially. The official talking to both
I think
Noah Washington and Brandon Hunter, but they all had smiles. So
New Albany wanted to huddle up there real quick to talk about something, but kind of took a little while. And then Hunter said, "No, it's taking too long. I'm gonna get in there too."
So Caldwell will head to the bench with 10 points. 66-52. So that lead never did get to single digits.
Yes.
Cut to single digits for New Albany.
Silver Creek's
McKee.
Good crossover.
Yep. Out to TJ Washington. He buries the 3.
That was great patience by McKee. A great crossover, but to have the poise to pivot out of that and the skip pass across. And again, just a stop or 2 away here from single digits.
Dane Sprigler, who's been pretty quiet tonight. Works, finds Dager. Dager into Mayfield. Gets the bucket and the harm. So Kason Dager will go for the and 1.
Yeah, the Silver Creek's just so efficient offensively. Like we said, number 5 in the state in scoring, and so there's a reason that they're putting up the numbers they are, and they've been doing it against a tough schedule this entire year. So this pressure situation where New Albany's mounting a comeback, they've been put in this position many times this year.
Dager with the bucket. Got him unofficially with 16. And and the harm.
Both these teams just hitting everything right now.
All of a sudden, Noah Washington draws the contact.
And for New Albany, as much as they were struggling in the first half, when you get to this point and you got nothing to lose,
right?
You're letting it fly and you're just playing unconscious. They're not going away.
So Washington now with 17 after having 6 at the half. McLaughlin, that was his 4th foul as well just moments ago. He stays in the ball game.
They're kind of picking on the mismatches that they want.
And bucket, and it goes. That is just so hard to defend.
Well, right now you're seeing big-time basketball both ways. You just have great basketball players making great plays.
Substitution, Silver Creek, Lucas Linderman.
You've got future college basketball players going back and forth.
Yep. So Noah Washington commits that foul, and
looks like they got a
Dane
wet
Caldwell. They've got a
wet
damp spot. Where's the towel kids? Need more towel kids. Been saying it for years now.
Yes, they do.
Need a couple of late elementary school on each end with the towel.
Man, they even made the free throw shooter wipe it up.
How about that?
Man, nobody else could have done it. Let the free throw guy focus on his free throw.
Yep.
He didn't need it.
Didn't need it. He made it. So Caldwell with that made bucket, and then a foul at the other end.
Got that one to go.
Yep, Washington, that was halfway down, popped back out.
Foul, Silver Creek, number 3, Casey Dager.
New Albany's got enough in the tank offensively
At the line, shooting 2, Noah.
to come back even still. Down 14 with under 4 to go, but
$18 now for Noah Washington, very unofficially. Pickle juice, Coach, pickle juice. And 19 with the made free throw. Hunter working against TJ Washington here, trying to drive, and had it poked away.
New Albany's ball, yeah.
Yep, New Albany's ball. So TJ Washington will take the ball out of bounds after McLaughlin comes in. Linderman checks the sideline. We're going to have to get the trainer up here, Coach?
Maybe.
Didn't mean to call you out.
Yeah.
I just thought
having a little, I don't know what's going on, a little cramp or something up here myself. You know, it's tight. I will say, sometimes it's tight quarters in here.
Yep.
A lot of people in here.
A lot of people in here. Packed house. Not many have left tonight.
No.
It's still.
You think with a 20-point game that it might start clearing out, but this New Albany offense is capable. They just got the stop that they needed, so.
And nobody wants to go out in the cold.
No, that's true too.
Washington working. Oh, just couldn't get it to go down. Hunter with the rebound and then a quick outlet. And Caldwell just waiting for that. And then they're going to.
A technical for hanging on
call
the rim.
Hanging on the rim.
I don't.
But such a fantastic leak out by Caldwell. I think it was the extra little pump at the end that may have done it.
Can't do chin-ups on
the
the rim.
replay, but. And Washington knocks home the first.
Well, and I was just going to say that's such a big momentum swing to miss that shot and get a dunk in transition, but now again, New Albany with another chance to cut it to single digits. They're just not going away. They need a big possession here. A good, clean shot, nothing forced.
Sorry about that. I didn't have the score quite right there. Oh, and a three by Washington.
Or you just get your big-time athlete the ball and get out of his way.
24 unofficially now. Sprigler looks to drive. Mayfield falls down. Sprigler backs up, hits the three, and the place erupts.
Man, both back and forth. The play's being made right now.
And then at the other end, whistle. 2 shots. Kason Dager whistled for the foul, and Noah Washington heads back to the line.
You're just seeing big-time one-on-one basketball right now.
First knocked home.
Silver Creek's got to get a couple stops here. They just have not been able to put this New Albany team away, but man, Noah Washington's just made some tough plays.
Washington hits both. Back to 10 points.
If you're New Albany, your goal is to try to maybe get this under 7. Somewhere around 6 with like a minute and a half to go. It gives you a chance.
Dager, nearly a back tip there. Gets it inside, gets it up and in.
Neither team can get a stop right now. The offense is just fantastic on both ends.
In the corner, Studemeyer, it was halfway down and popped back out.
Big possession here for Silver Creek. If they can get a score here, extend this back out.
Dager fouled on the floor. He will go to the line.
Personal foul, New Albany. Number 3, Carson Studemeyer. His third
Studemeyer
foul.
Whistled for that one. His third. Dager.
At the line, shooting 2 for Silver Creek, Jason Dager.
You got to give credit to Silver Creek. They have taken at New Albany's absolute best shot here in the last 4 minutes. And they just continue to stay poised and go right back at them. That's what big-time basketball is all about.
Both made by Dager.
Well, Coach Jones said before the game, I don't think it'll be that low scoring of a game.
Wow, Washington shot that from about halfway to the logo.
And Silver Creek already up in the 80s now. They don't need they could just play for layups right now. New Albany's got to come out and make a play defensively, maybe send another.
And Studemeyer whistled for the foul.
Personal foul, New Albany, number 3, Carson Studemeyer. His 4th personal.
That's his 4th. Winslow already on the bench, having fouled out. Hunter makes the first.
Well, the crowd's starting to clear out a little now.
Second goes in as well.
There's not many teams in the state that would be able to withstand the run that New Albany just made.
And certainly the Dragons, so many weapons. And not just on the floor at any moment, but also coming off the bench.
Yes.
So a timeout by New Albany and a full timeout. So we'll take a brief timeout as well. Back with more fourth quarter upcoming here on Glycod.
Motor vehicle safety is important for everyone, especially young children. Having the proper child restraint systems in place, particularly for children under 4 or weighing less than 40 pounds, will keep a child safe and comfortable when traveling in the car. The Clark County Health Department provides free inspections to ensure proper installation of any car seat. To make an appointment, phone 812-282-7521. A message from the Clark County Health Department funded by Health First Indiana. You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
Join Glycod in our quest to expand the visibility of today's student athletes by supporting our free-to-watch platform. And please subscribe and tell a friend, as Glycod is changing the way you watch high school athletics. That's Glycod.
Well, a 3 and a stop right here would be big for New Albany.
Possession arrow will go the other way. Studemeyer and blocked by Caldwell. No, bump. I think they're saying not the hand, it was the hip.
Yeah.
So Studemeyer will go to the line.
Number 22, Dane Caldwell.
Caldwell whistled for the foul.
The way the ref explained it is, I think he's saying the offhand maybe of Caldwell.
Oh, okay, yeah,
so got him
be.
up top was clean, but underneath
he pushed.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
wasn't sure if it was that or the kind of the hip, but yeah, I think you're right.
It's a little easier to get away with that when you're as tall and long as he is, because that's hard to see all the way up up top as high as he can get and then still see the body.
So Silver Creek, little adventure advancing the ball, but we're able to. Hunter could not get that to go. Caldwell, though, cleans up.
He was trying to throw it down. He was thinking about it.
He just didn't get his launch point quite right.
No.
The Albany player was in the way, and McKee fouled. If that one goes against Caldwell, that's his fourth, but not too big a deal with under a minute to go.
Number 2, Dave Sprigler, his 5th personal foul.
As Hunter and Sprigler, nope, Dager and Sprigler come out of the game. Sprigler was whistled for that foul. He leaves the game with, let's see, I've got him unofficially with 5 in the contest.
Yeah, his foul trouble early on, but again, that's what makes the Silver. I mean, you're talking Sprigler, who averages 13 a game, is their second leading scorer, gets in foul trouble early, only scores 5, and they're still putting up 85 points. I mean, my goodness, if that doesn't show you the depth of this Silver Creek team.
85-69.
Silver Creek, number 11, June Michael.
Michael checks into the ball game. Number 11, junior guard. Also in the game, Evan Wren, 6'3", sophomore. McKee. It's that one to go.
Substitution, New Albany, number 10, Ashton McKee.
So 85-70.
You know, and as much as we talked about New Albany's offensive struggles early on, they're just 2 below their average.
Whitehead with the ball, and he's fouled.
Personal foul, New Albany, number 2, Noah Washington, his 4th personal foul.
That's Washington's 4th.
At the line for the double bonus, Donovan Whitehead.
So Whitehead will head to the line, just a 53% free throw shooter. Whitehead makes the first.
Substitution, Silver Creek, number 30, Brody Oliver.
Well, and I'm glad we got to see in the fourth quarter there Noah Washington and what he's capable of just as a sophomore.
Yep. Several substitutions for both teams. As Whitehead ends up making both. Ashton McKee with the ball. And nearly hits from the baseline. Whitehead cleans it up. It's Brody Oliver, number 30, in the ball game. And then Michael with it. Little team comes as time runs out on the Bulldogs. The final in this one, the Silver Creek Dragons 87 and the New Albany Bulldogs 70. We'll be back with the postgame show upcoming here on Glycon.
Glycon on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycon.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
Some people people just know they could save hundreds on home insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the neighbors first before buying a house.
What?
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packie Page for a quote today.
You wouldn't notice or smell radon, yet this dangerous gas is the #1 cause of cancer among non-smokers. 1 in 3 Indiana homes tested show radon above safe levels, and those levels tend to spike during the winter when closed windows prevent heat and radon from escaping. If you live in Floyd County, you can get a free radon test kit while supplies last from the Floyd County Health Department. For more information, contact them at 812-948-4726. A message from the Floyd County Health Department.
You cannot depend on Beth to choose the best meal to go.
Is that soup? No, thank you.
But you can always depend on her car starting because she has an Interstate battery. Outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Red Ball is Southern Indiana's recycling choice because we can turn the scrap metal you bring into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by German American Bank, home of the School Spirit check card, and sponsor of tonight's final numbers. Visit any of their branches or bank online at GermanAmerican.com.
87-70, our final here at Silver Creek High School as the gymnasium begins to clear. We saw one impressive offensive effort, really from both teams, as New Albany scored 70, but Silver Creek with 87 in the contest. They pushed the ball in places where I didn't think they could. Yeah. And man, oh man, could they score from so many different places.
They're just so dangerous. I mean, they really are an elite team. I was so excited about this game because before the season, both of these teams I really thought were the two of the best in Southern Indiana, and that's held true. And just even in the rankings, Silver Creek number 4 in the state overall, number 1 in 3A, and you got to see that on full display tonight. It's just it's crazy to see a game where, you've got guards, the three-headed monster at the guard spot with Hunter and Dager and Sprigler, and one of them only to have 5 points, and they still put up 87.
Yeah.
And then you look at their bigs and just, Caldwell and Linderman, and just how effective they are. And then their bigs coming off of the bench that are able to, just get offensive rebounds. They're just so dangerous from so many different spots. And if you're an opponent, it's just like, where do you pick your poison
right.
with this team? And
so tough.
And then just when you think you do and you have the advantage, Brandon Hunter gets the ball and gets everybody in the right spot and makes the right play.
Yeah. That's and right. You think momentum is going to shift and go your way, and whether it's that or the end of the an end of a half or end of a quarter.
Yeah.
He's patient and knows exactly what Coach Hoffman wants him to do.
Yeah.
And as you said, gets everybody in the right spot.
He does.
And boom.
Yeah. And again, like we said, Coach Hoffman talked about New Albany being so great at getting it up the court in 5 seconds. Silver Creek's just as good at doing that. I mean, they're elite in transition. But what they're really special at is when they don't have it in transition, their ability to then flow right into a solid half-court offense and get the right guys in the right spots. And that is difficult to do at the high school level especially.
I was going to show one quick replay here, and this was the end of half where Hunter, the double team comes, and he finds Lindemann, and it dunked home. Just when you think you've defended it well.
Right. You've got a guard that stays poised, isn't bothered by the double team coming, But then what's so dangerous is they've got guys on the backside that you could just throw the ball up to the rim and they can go score over top of you. And so they're really afforded a lot of luxuries with their depth and their athleticism, but also their basketball IQ at times too.
Just a reminder that tonight's scoreboard is presented by Mac Construction. Mac Construction, experience, reputation, solutions. Well, let's step aside. When we come back, we will get you the German American Bank final numbers, still most outstanding players upcoming. So stay tuned for all of that as we roll through the postgame show live from here at Silver Creek High School, where the Dragons defeat the Bulldogs by 17 tonight on Glycod.
Community Action of Southern Indiana's Head Start program continues to make a difference in development and school readiness with children from birth to age 5. As a proud community partner, Cassie is more than childcare because they also help families seek success, combat hunger, and afford housing. Visit 201 East 15th Street in Jeff or check out their array of programs at cassie1.org. Community Action of Southern Indiana and Head Start. Helping people, changing lives.
I'm your overly competitive brother. I'm ready for a rematch. Game on. Foul. What are you going to tell me again? Foul. Yeah. Foul, bro. Here, take a free shot. Go ahead, knock yourself out. About to get served.
Seriously?
Get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me. Love you, Mom.
Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's two sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mac Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout Southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
It is time for our German American Bank final numbers. For a look at tonight's final numbers, we will presented by German American Bank, home of the School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for more information. I got myself all tongue-tied there. German American Bank, you can give them a call, 1-800-482-1314. There's 70-plus locations in Southern Indiana and Kentucky. So for our scoring and numbers, we'll try to roll through all of them. New Albany Bulldogs led by Noah Washington and his 26 points. He had 6 at the break, so 20 second half points. That, of course, will give Coach Hoffman something to show his team in films for sure. 15 from Reese McKee, 13 from TJ Washington, 6 apiece from Seth Winslow and Carson Studemeyer, and 3 from Braxton Mayfield. For the Dragons of Silver Creek, again, these are very unofficial, folks, but I've got them being led by Brandon Hunter and his 20, from Kaysen Dager, 19 from Dane Caldwell, 10 from Lucas Lindemann, 5 from Dane Sprigler, 4 from Donovan Whitehead, and 2 from Brody McLaughlin. So those are your German-American Bank final numbers. And again, tonight's scoreboard presented by Mac Construction Experience Reputation Solutions. Also, some of those games have gone final, and our thanks to executive producer Steve Bird for getting us those scores. All right, we are going to step aside when we come back. Most outstanding players from both teams, and then we'll wrap it up, show you the schedule upcoming, and let you get back to your evening. So we'll be back with those most outstanding players in a moment here on Glycod.
Red Ball is Southern Indiana's recycling choice because we can turn the scrap metal you bring into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's 2 sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mac Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
Community Action of Southern Indiana's Head Start program continues to make a difference in development and school readiness with children from birth to age 5. As a proud community partner, Cassie is more than childcare because they also help families seek success, combat hunger, and afford housing. Visit 201 East 15th Street in Jeff or check out their array of programs at cassie1.org. Community Action of Southern Indiana and Head Start. Helping people, changing lives.
State Farm helps make renter's insurance simple. Our agents are dedicated to understanding your needs to help you choose the right coverage.
Call State Farm agent Teresa Lamb in New Albany today.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
It's time for tonight's Most Outstanding Players. Tonight's Most Outstanding Players brought to you by State Farm Insurance agent Teresa Lamb for a quote on home, auto or life insurance, give our office a call, 812-945-8088. That's 812-945-8088. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there for the most outstanding players. Let's let Coach Grants call those out. First for New Albany.
Yeah, for New Albany, well, I mean, it's hard not to pick Noah Washington just because of what he did in the fourth quarter, but I really think the player for them throughout the entire game was Reese McKee. I thought his ability to be able to get into the paint. Really the third quarter, whenever Silver Creek was going on their run and opened it up, Reese kept it close by being able to get into the paint and get some scoring opportunities. Thought he was consistent throughout. So player of the game for New Albany is to him, but definitely have to mention what Noah Washington did in the fourth quarter there trying to mount that comeback.
Absolutely. And then for the Dragons.
Well, I talked a lot in the game about him, but Brandon Hunter and his ability to control the game, but also 23 points for him, it was impressive. And the way that he did it, coming off of ball screens, knocking down threes off the dribble was huge, and just that loosens up the defense. And then his ability to get into the paint, be patient, be calm, be poised. I just thought he played at the point guard position. I thought he played a very, very good game tonight where he just controlled everything that was happening on the floor.
Absolutely. So McKee and Hunter, your most outstanding players of the game. And it's time to take a quick look at our upcoming schedule. Coming up on Glycod, more exciting high school basketball action brought to you by HKC Roofing. HKC Roofing, better than guaranteed. Next week, we will be at Charlestown High School with the Brownstown Central Braves coming into Charlestown, take on the Pirates. January 30th, Brownstown Central at Charlestown. Always a fun place to watch a high school basketball game. That is such a nifty arena there at Charlestown. So you can certainly put that on your calendar and plan to come back and watch us next week for that ball game. Well, Coach, let's put a little bit of a bow on this one, and anything else we might want to say about these two ball clubs?
Well, man, you saw how they both can score. New Albany is very, very good offensively. Like we said, one of the best in the state, and they'll still make a great run. There's nothing to hang their head about tonight. There's things they need to clean up, don't get me wrong, but they came across a very, very good Silver Creek team. And really the difference tonight was the first half, Silver Creek defensively, and really most of the third quarter, just their ability to keep the ball handler in front. And then even when they don't keep the ball handler in front, the length that they have coming from the backside to be able to block shots, but that length is also discipline. They don't leave their feet. They're not just flying out of control. They're coming over with the purpose to stop you. And, Silver Creek in the five of their last 6 games, they've scored 78 or more points. They are just flowing right now.
Yep.
And I would be hard-pressed to find a team in the entire state of Indiana that is executing at the level that Silver Creek is right now at this moment.
Yeah, they're playing really, really well. Improved to 17-1 on the year, while New Albany falls to 9-4. But this is certainly a good game for New Albany.
Oh yeah,
just to get them ready maybe for some playoff basketball later on.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're going to come across some opponents, and they've played a tough schedule already this year.
Already have. Yep.
Yeah, but when you go up to Indy, especially at holiday time, sometimes you get neutral court games, but to be able to come into an environment on the road that's just right down the road from you, so it's a little more heated than going to like Indy and playing where the students don't know each other, but you come here locally where there's some fire behind it. That's going to help you later on, and you're going to be able to go back if you're Coach Jones and look at film and clean up a few things. And they're not far off. It's just a few little things they got to clean up. And the good news is you still got over a month left until postseason time. So as a coach, you want to come into these environments. You want to play teams when they're playing their best, so that you can clean those things up and continue to get better yourself.
All right, well, I think that will put the final bow on it here tonight. It's time for us to sign off and say good night. We want to thank both head coach and with his AD hat on, AD Brandon Hoffman for their hospitality here at Silver Creek. For executive producer Steve Bird, cameraman Christian Sanchez, Coach Andrew Grants, I'm Dr. Todd Carter signing off, saying good night, God bless, and we'll see you next time on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been Southern Indiana High School Basketball. Presented by Allstate Insurance agent Packy Page. He puts you in good hands. Tonight's game was brought to you by Red Ball Recycling in Jeffersonville and Madison, Southern Indiana's premier recycling solution. Mac Construction, experience, reputation, solutions. Our place, where change is possible. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable since 1952. IBEW Local 369, power up your potential. Priority Radiology in New Albany, you have a choice. Community Action of Southern Indiana and Head Start, helping people, changing lives. And by Deering Floor Center, Tommy's Express Car Wash, and the Clark County Health Department.
Visit Glycod.com and follow us on social media for information about upcoming broadcasts and other high school sports content. Thank you for watching this live sports presentation on Glycod.